Welcome back to Everything Tesla Facts, everyone. Tesla has been working to improve the situation in the wake of recent production issues and inflationary concerns. Without a doubt, Tesla is working to increase the value of its stock. In addition to overcoming all of these obstacles for the EV company, the past few months have been quite difficult, and the stock price has fluctuated a lot as well. Nonetheless, it appears that the stock value has been trending upward recently. Given the numerous attempts to increase production, this is not surprising. These encouraging indicators might persuade new investors to board the train and elderly investors to think twice about selling their shares. Could Tesla be in for a big moment? Let's investigate. But before we get started, remember to like and subscribe to our channel and enable notifications so you can keep up with everything that's happening with Tesla. For many years, Tesla has been at the forefront of the electric vehicle business, consistently exciting consumers with incredible inventions, and there are yet more to come. The automaker has risen above its rivals in amazing ways despite a number of market obstacles. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has also disclosed a number of ongoing initiatives. The CEO of Tesla, who is named the richest man in the world, isn't holding back in his efforts to help the company reach amazing industry milestones. It goes without saying that these actions can raise the company's stock value, in addition to improving its profit margins. It's no secret that Tesla controls a large portion of the EV industry, particularly in nations like the US, where Tesla's manufacturing and delivery are still crucial to the market. One might anticipate that Tesla would lose some of its market share when other electric cars begin to appear on the scene, but thankfully, that hasn't happened. Tesla is expanding the number of cars it delivers in order to compensate for the loss in its market share. In both domestic and international markets, Tesla has increased the volume of its manufacturing and deliveries. Since the start of production, Musk claims that Tesla has manufactured more than 3 million vehicles. In a recent tweet, he said that 1 million of those cars were produced at the company's Shanghai plant. Considering that Tesla delivered over 254,695 cars in the second quarter of this year, this was to be expected given the company's ongoing efforts to increase car production and deliveries. When it comes to auto manufacturing, Tesla has been at the top of its game, and investors are hopeful that more will follow. When Musk revealed that the Tesla semi-truck would start arriving this year, investors' expectations were further bolstered. Although Tesla had intended to begin manufacturing in 2019, the 2017 unveiled vehicle had experienced multiple delays. Fortunately, despite the initial low likelihood of shipping vehicles this year, the CEO disclosed that volume production will start in 2020. Musk gave investors some hope when he said that no new products would be delivered in 2022, but the carmaker did erect a massive charger station for the cars at its Modesto factory. Tesla will probably continue to rule the EV market and draw more investors to its stock as more vehicles are put on the road. Tesla's anticipated stock split may be a significant driver of the company's stock price increase, in addition to rising auto deliveries. Many Tesla bulls expressed their confidence about a probable increase in the stock's value after the company revealed a likely 3-for-1 stock split. This makes sense because Tesla's stock did well after its most recent split in 2020. Tesla stock was selling at about $1,300 per share before that split, but it subsequently shot up to a record high of about $2,000 per share. After the 5-for-1 split, Tesla's stock price nearly doubled in the following year. Therefore, it's reasonable to argue that investors' expectations are partially met. Similarly, Tesla is not going to be the first business to divide its stock. Stock splits have been successful for well-known corporations like Apple, Amazon, and Google in the past. Apple has split its stock 5 times since going public, while Google and Amazon divided their shares 20-to-1 in July and June, respectively. Given the impact stock splits had on these businesses, Tesla might have a similar result. Tesla disclosed at the time of the announcement that shareholder approval would be needed for the 3-for-1 split. Thankfully, at Tesla's annual meeting on August 4, 2022, shareholders did approve it. According to the manufacturer, if the stock price drop is successful, it will increase the accessibility of its common shares for individual investors, which is obviously a huge gain for Tesla, the EV manufacturer has already begun exploring the possibility of constructing a second gigafactory in Canada. even if Tesla bulls are still thrilled about the current facility in Berlin, Germany. The concept was recently discussed at a meeting between the corporation and Canada's federal minister, responsible for industry, science, and innovation. According to recent reports, Musk stated during a company-wide meeting that Tesla is looking into potential locations in North America. Earlier in August, during Tesla's annual shareholders meeting, he also discussed it. Are you curious about the potential location of Tesla's next gigafactory? To find out, keep watching. Without a doubt, constructing a gigafactory in Canada would enable Tesla to reach its EV production targets, increasing its income. Additionally, with increased revenue, Tesla can make even more investments in innovations to maintain its position as a leading automaker, not only in its existing markets, but also internationally. But despite its best efforts to boost output, Tesla is still vulnerable to the negative consequences of inflation. The CEO claims that Tesla's component and commodity costs are currently declining, which may indicate that the world economy has passed the point of peak inflation. Tesla raised the prices of some of its vehicles to assist offset increased production expenses in response to the rising rate of inflation. Although Musk has stated that he thinks inflation would decline significantly in the future, it is still unknown how much more of an effect inflation may have on the business. The EV sector as a whole, not just Tesla, has undoubtedly suffered from inflation and limited production resources. Musk revealed that Tesla is having trouble growing production at its factories in Texas and Berlin. Investors anticipated a significant increase in production when these facilities opened, but that hasn't nearly materialized. Musk disclosed that supply chain and production problems are causing these firms to lose money. Luckily for Tesla, things are a little different at its manufacturing in Shanghai. In China, delivery wait times for Model 3 and Model Y vehicles have decreased as a result of improved production lines, the business claims. In related developments, Tesla and Panasonic Holdings agreed to increase battery manufacturing by roughly 10% by 2024. Panasonic intends to increase productivity at its U.S. facilities, even though it currently produces batteries for Tesla at its Osaka facility. The long-awaited semi-electric truck, which was scheduled to debut earlier in 2022, is one of the main projects that have been delayed due to battery shortages, which have been a significant problem for EV manufacturers like Tesla. Hope that Tesla's collaboration with Panasonic can help address one of its most significant production challenges. As do investors. Unlike many of its competitors who are having difficulty staying afloat, Tesla is still making waves in the business despite these market issues. The stock price is going upward even though it isn't soaring. Tesla has benefited from a number of market dynamics, particularly with regard to the proposed gigafactory in Canada. In addition to being home to cutting-edge projects in lithium, graphite, and vanadium, Canada is a significant supplier of copper, nickel, and cobalt to the world market. Tesla probably could find a reliable supply chain for battery manufacturing in Canada, given its need for these resources. Additionally, the government of Quebec, where Tesla is most likely to construct its new gigafactory, is spending more than $1 billion to promote projects related to battery production. That's fantastic news for Tesla and may help resolve supply chain problems in the future once the manufacturing is operational. Overall, Tesla is a highly regarded electric vehicle firm with enormous potential to further dominate the market. The business is likely to meet the majority of its goals with the correct execution, which might cause the stock price to surge. Even yet, it's crucial for investors to conduct thorough research before investing in Tesla stock, despite its ongoing upward trajectory. However, how do you feel about the performance of Tesla's stock? Is it possible for the stock price to rise further in the future? Tell us in the comments below. Go ahead and click on one of these two videos that are currently displayed on your screen while you are still here. I'll see you there.